Well, hello there travelers. In today's video I'm going to do a review of my new backpack. I've been using my previous one for around, it's been 10 years already. It cost me like $250 back then, and it's been around, 5 times around the world, been up of the Arctic Circle, in the deserts of Tunisia, and in the jungles of Brazil. So certainly they are hardcore and are made to last. So this is my new one. It's a Deuter 80+10, and yes, I know some of you are gonna be skeptical right now because most people tend to travel with smaller backpacks, but I, on the other side, prefer the larger ones because, like most people, I do like to bring home souvenirs, and I always like that extra space. If I'm not gonna be traveling for long, I simply carry less, and the travels have empty. And this backpack in particular has a few features that makes that quite handy. So let's look at it in detail. Okay. So as you can see, the backpack is quite large. It has several features I'm going to point out right now. And you'll also notice it has a typical day pack. Many travelers are against this. I, on the other hand, love them because I want to keep my hands free so I can read the map, keep them in my pocket, or simply use them for anything else. The small pack is a 10-liter, and it has all sorts of gadgets and spaces. It's zipped into the larger backpack this way, right here, which is also quite convenient on the airports. I mean, you can get to the airport with everything on your back, and then simply unzip this one. Oh, got stuck right now. Okay, let's see. Got stuck in here. Okay, got it. There we go. So yeah, usually it doesn't take this long. Unzip it, and voila, got your small backpack. It does have like comfortable padded straps, a hook. It's starting to get windy right now, and all sorts of spaces so you can organize your stuff. You've got this on the side for the cell phone and the small water bottle, same thing on the other side, and plenty of pockets. I'm gonna get this closer to the camera so that you can see what it looks like inside. These things, believe it or not, are quite practical to store maps. I'm able to pull out the map without getting the backpack off my back. So this comes in quite handy. It's also got a small zipper here for the wallet, camera, memories, whatever. And a smaller compartment up front with a very convenient key hanger. I do use these a lot. This is 10-liter, but as you'll see, it can actually be quite large. You can easily fit a day's worth of gear in here and more. So sometimes, for example, when you get to a destination, get to the hotel or hostel, leave the big backpack there, pack the smaller one, and you're good to go. Now let's look into the larger one. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I mean, this is a large size. I'm gonna stand up now. You can see it's almost as high as my waist. It's an internal frame backpack, as you can see, or as I strongly suggest in my website. You can look at the link in the description. I only buy internal frame backpacks. The reason for this is, well, once you don't want to see all that metal hanging around, clinking and making noise. And second, I think, if not all, most of all internal backpacks are front load. Now the difference between backpacks is that they are front load, like this one, or top load. Top load backpacks are the ones that have a zipper up here, in which you unzip, and you actually have to dig through everything to find something that is in the bottom. I am a admirer of the front load because you open the zipper and voila, you can get everything. Of course, now it's empty. Now again, this backpack as well has a lot of features and gadgets in it. You've got two main straps which you can hooked together to keep all your clothes tightly organized. Each one of them has independent zippers for your toiletries, I don't know, dirty clothes, whatnot. There's also a top zipper up here which has several sides to them, maybe wallet, more memories, the Swiss knife or whatever, flashlight. Always convenient, so in case you really have to pull it out, you simply open the backpack and pull it out from here without looking. Then on the front side, again, you've got another place where you can keep your dirty clothes, closed with a zipper. And over here, you've got another zipper which you can use, or which is used to connect with the bottom part of the backpack. Now usually these backpacks have two different areas. The bottom one may be used for what, sleeping bag, but or something like that, or a roll. But I always keep my shoes there, so these things tend to get smelly with time or maybe wet. Throw them in a plastic bag, put them in this independent compartment, and you're good to go. Should you need a space, for example, I recently had my previous backpack has the same feature. I recently had a flight to Ciudad Juarez, and I was not allowed to carry my tripod, the one that I'm using right now to film it, on board. So what I did is I was able to unzip this bottom section, stick it in through here, and checked it in with the rest of the backpack. And one other feature I wanted to show you, another zipper here at the bottom for the socks, close to the clothes. Now, as far as the back straps, they are well padded. This flap you can easily roll and hide in this special section for it. Velcro, ready to go. And there you go. The front hook, the bottom, the hip hooks. These, as you know, have to be tight, and you will always want to have most of the weight on these. I mean, when you're using your backpack, you always have to carry the load on your hips, not your shoulders, because you don't want to get tired. The system is adjustable as well for your height. So once you get this backpack or any of those by Deuter, this system simply you unhook and move up and down accordingly to your height and size, right? I mean, I'm not going to tell you which one it is right now because you wouldn't know best of all, but there is a table that comes with each backpack, and you can always check their website. There's one final detail I would like to show you about this backpack, and that's the side zipper you'll find in it. When opened, like I'm doing now, it gives extra space. I mean, the backpack becomes 8 centimeters wider, throwing in around 15 liters of volume. This comes very handy when you need the extra space, but even more importantly, when you don't need it. When traveling in places like Southeast Asia where only 20 kilograms of checked-in luggage are allowed, this feature is a money saver. Alright, so to wrap it up, I'm going to point out two areas of improvement in my opinion. The first one comes to the hip buckle. Not as important, but hey, nowadays many backpacks have a small pocket over here where you can keep some money, a small map, things that you usually need when you're walking. That would be quite convenient. The second thing that I would improve is perhaps more important, and that is weight. Combined with a daypack, these things weigh around 7.5 pounds empty. That's around what, 3.54 kilograms. And considering we're speaking about a backpack, it's a little bit on the heavy side. I would like to thank Deuter for sending me this backpack. I'm planning on using it during the next 8 to 10 years, and as a matter of fact, next week I'm leaving to Finland. I'll be visiting the Arctic Circle, so I'm looking forward to that. Anyhow, if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment right under the video, or you can also visit my website at MaiTravelSite.com. That's MAI-travelsite.com, and just send me an email or connect with me via Facebook as well, or even Twitter. I hope you've liked this video. Again, until next time, happy travels!